Hey guys, how are you? Vladimir here, and this video is the weekly performance review for Forex Triple B 4 until the 8th of November 2019. So this is a review of the previous week performance and the trades we did. Previous week I could not upload video as I was sick, was not in the conditions to do that. So let's go over the trades of the previous week and see how it worked. The main value of this video would be what to do with these situations. As you can see, we had 3 losses in a row in the previous week. So what does it mean? Does it mean the Forex Triple B is completely failure? Of course not. Does that mean that Forex Triple B just had a bad week? Yes. Does that mean that the next week would be guaranteed a profit? Of course not. Does that mean anything else? Of course not. Losses are part of the game. The question is, what do you do with losses? How do you limit them? My personal belief is, well, in anything I do, is the moment you find yourself in a hole, the first way to get out of the hole is to stop digging. So that's what happened to us previous week. For whatever the reason is, sometimes the market is not moving the way you would want it to. So we have always 2 options: or keep fighting, keep trying and keep trying and keep trying until we or improve it a bit, low chances for that, or make it much worse, bigger chances for that, because at the moment we start to try and revenge the market, normally it ends up with much deeper hole. And that's what we always have in our mind. We are after trading facts. Trading facts means making the analysis and trade the clear trend we define. If we find that, we trade it. Will the market agree with us? There is no way to know that in advance. The only thing we can do as traders is to respect the market, respect the analysis, and respect the risk management. And for the risk management, we always limit ourselves for maximum loss per week or 3 losses in a row. The week started with 3 losses in a row, unfortunately, and we have to respect. Now look, this was the middle of the week, 6th of November. It was Wednesday, middle of the week, and we was, itchy fingers. We should keep trading, right, and improve that. But the answer is no. Rules are rules. And part of the rules is how to basically manage your exposures and risks correctly. There will be weeks that the market would be super trending. There will be weeks the market might be reversing. The weeks where the market is not moving or moving in ranges. Everything is possible. We cannot ever predict in advance how it will be. And for those of you who can claim that, don't believe them. The answer here is we only can control our actions. And our actions are, first of all, what trades do we choose? That belongs to the analysis. And how do we manage? And that's why I wanted to record this video. The easiest part is to say, it was only losses. Why would I waste time to record? So no, I want to record for 2 reasons. First of all, to show you that it doesn't matter how advanced or how good we analyze, my team and myself, the market sometimes still disagree with us, and that's okay. Second is to show you the importance of risk management. So the next time you face anything like that, you remember, you cannot overperform the market, you cannot do better than the market, you cannot convince the market that the lines you draw are correct and it should be moving according to your lines. No one can convince the market this way. So the only thing we can do is to respect the rules, respect the risk and reward plans, respect the management we set to ourselves, and keep moving. There will be amazing weeks, like the weeks we had before, as you can see. There will be losing weeks. We cannot avoid it, we cannot prevent it, it is part of the game. Amazing weeks do not turn the Forex Triple B to the best system ever created, and bad weeks do not make Forex Triple B the worst system ever created. statistics are part of all this business called trading, and that's why I wanted to record this video for you. So you see that despite the analysis, which I will cover in a second, there will still be losses. As simple as that. Okay? Now, I do want to explain the logic. As you know, the idea of these videos is always educational, to explain the analysis that stands behind our decisions in a good and in a bad trades. Previous week, unfortunately, it was bad week. We had to stop it earlier, and that's all. We cannot affect the market. Moving on. So Euro New Zealandian was the first sell we had. The idea of the Euro New Zealandian was that according to the daily cycle we are moving down as per this triple cycle. So I expected to see it moving down to 50%. I still do, by the way. The 4-hour chart, we got the first leg here from the daily correction as a low, 3 lower highs, 3 lower lows, 2 waves correction and breakout. And I was expecting this to develop something the same. And that's why I wanted to go with sell the rallies. Unfortunately, the correction here went deeper than expected and caused a loss. Next one was the pound versus the kiwi to the buy. The idea here is, according to the weekly cycle, we are bullish. Daily had 3 higher highs, 3 higher lows, had a beautiful correction of 2 waves, and I was looking for continuation. I still do, and I'm still after buy setups. But here is the support we got. 4-hour chart was the 2 waves with the bullish divergence. And more than that, the 1-hour chart, which came to the place where the, as you can see, each of the 4-hour chart legs become a cycle by itself. Just draw it here. Become a cycle by itself with a very nice divergence. And the classical hold that we had, sorry, it was right here, pardon. With a classical hold we had around the zone of the psychological 2. Beautiful place with this engulfing, beautiful divergence in play. Unfortunately, this ended up with spiking a bit lower just before and continue all the way higher. Again, part of the game. As you can see, the analysis was correct at that time, just faced unfortunate spike. Part of the game. We cannot prevent it, know that in advance or anything like that. So we just have to work clean. As you can see, there are cases like here that we just simply ride and ride for a long time, right? That was the same idea here. Get a ride. When it will work, when it's not, we don't know. There were no signs against us. So the idea here was clear, looking for the buys. And the last one was the euro pound versus the sell. Sell here versus the euro versus the pound sell. The idea here is very simple. According to the weekly, we are in a triple cycle, the way I see that, and looking for the sells. The daily started to develop the 2 waves. Here we are. We had no divergence on that part against us, so I expected to see continuation. I still do, but once again, as you can see, we spike through. The logic here, it might be a bit more aggressive trade, but the logic here was simply the same. Unfortunately, we got this spike. It was, as you can see, a fake spike, just went above just to continue all the way down. Again, the analysis is correct. Unfortunately, the market was not in this condition that it simply could go and pay. Part of the game. So that's why, basically, as you can see, despite of the analysis, which was correct for us, we didn't manage to make money. We lost money here. And it's very important to remember the market does not care how good the lines you draw, I draw, or anyone else draw. The market would move as the market will want to move. What we can do as traders is only limit it in terms of our rules and risk management. So that's pretty much it. For me, it's very important to record this video, not to show you, you see how amazing week it was or anything like that. No, sometimes it's not an amazing week, and this is the truth, and that happens to me, to my team, and to anyone else. It is part of the game, and it's totally normal. This is the trading business. This is the business of statistics and numbers. There will be weeks like that. It doesn't turn Forex Triple B to terrible system, and amazing weeks like the ones we had before would not turn that to the best system ever created. This system is designed for classical trading conditions, and despite the analysis and the trading conditions that might exist, sometimes the market would disagree. As simple as that. So, that's the video. For me, it was very important to explain that and to give this value. I hope you find that useful and helpful, not only about the profits or the losses, but also about the management, risk management, and how to approach that. Sometimes it's very important that we as traders remind ourselves these little psychological things. Thank you very much for your time watching this video. I'm Vladimir Ribakov, and I'll from Traders Academy Club, and I'll see you in the next week with hopefully much better performance on the coming trading week. Thanks again. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.